It's, a man got his house, right? He got a house. He got a place to live. And the woman telling him, go sit your ass down. That's out of order. Read this. That's out of order. Read this.
Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
A harlot is a whore in the scriptures. I don't want to use other words, but harlot in the Bible is whore. Those words exist. See, a lot of people think the Bible is about just stories. There's law in the Bible. Real quick, get me Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 7. I think that's what I want. Watch this. I want to show you something, sis. What's your name, sister? I ain't gonna throw you out there. You know, I'm just being bright.
I'm sister.
Sister?
Yes.
Tia and Tamara, I got you. Sister. Okay, I got you. And then my brother with the New York hat. What's your name, sir? Dean. All right, watch this. So Leviticus 21 and verse 6. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 6. Verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
So black man, we're not supposed to shave our hair bald. We can keep it low, but we can't shave it off. All right?
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
That's in the Bible. Don't shave your beard off either. You can trim it, you can have it long, you can have it this way, but you cannot shave it off. You got it? That's a law. That's a commandment that Moses told us.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
Tattoos. There was a time black people never got tattoos. Now all of us is getting tattoos. Read on.
They shall be holy unto their God.
You see that? We got to be holy unto our God by following his commandment.
And not profane the name of their God. For the offerings of the Lord made by fire and the bread of their God they do offer. Therefore they shall be holy.
So you got to be holy. You got that? Got to be holy. That was always a commandment. Holy was following commandment. It wasn't somebody in the ocean on the waterfall doing this. We think that's holy. I'm that serious. When you think of holy, you think of some Buddhist guy, Dalai Lama, humming. Didn't the Dalai Lama just molest one of them children? Didn't one of them Buddhists, I'm telling you, in California, the Dalai Lama, he's supposed to represent peace, was kissing a boy in his mouth.
Then I think finally here also. And suck my tongue.
These pastors and these priests ain't filthy. They the same way. Read on.
Verse 7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
You hear that? Wait, hold on. I don't think we hear that. It says you're not supposed to wife up a whore. That's in the Bible. Does the Bible say that? Read it again.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
You know how much whoredom is going on in the street right now? You know how many women is for the streets right now? You know how many brothers out here that's homosexual? The world is crazy right now. It wasn't like this growing up. It was not like this growing up. Now read this.
Or profane. Neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband.
Meaning, if a woman was divorced, you wasn't supposed to marry her. These were the priests. If a woman, let's say she got in a divorce, you wasn't supposed to marry that. She divorced, leave her alone.
For he is only unto his God.
Come on.
Thou shalt sanctify him therefore, for he offered the bread of thy God. He shall be holy unto thee. For I, the Lord, will sanctify you and holy.
You hear that, sister? So men wasn't supposed to wife up hoes, whatever you want to call them, thoughts. What's the new word? Treesh for the streets, whatever. All of that was, you know the term, you're younger than me. Read on verse 9, watch this.
And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father.
What does that mean? Your daughter ain't supposed to be a hoe either. How many pastors' daughter we know ain't right? Many. I know many of them ain't right. Deacon daughter, whatever you want to call them. Usher daughter, all of that. Bible say our mother, our wife ain't supposed to be a hoe, and our daughter ain't supposed to do that. And we got to always check your daughter and your son social media page. Many of the girls is doing absolute filth on social media page. They may show you the fake page. They got the page that they show their mother or their cousins or their uncle. Because I'm one of those cousins that add all my family members, all the girls, and I want to see what they doing. So they block me.
You gotta add their friends.
They block me. So you know what I do? Me being Batman, I like to create my own. I create a fake page and add everybody, and I be snitching on them, saying, yo, your daughter's doing this. She twerking on the internet. She out there with a boyfriend, and the parents don't know. Don't sleep on children. I keep telling y'all that. Children are dangerous. Read it again.
And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father. She shall be burnt with fire.
Read verse 12. Watch this, sister.
Verse 12. Neither shall he go out of the sanctuary.
Verse 13.
Verse 13.
Watch how priests were supposed to be. Watch this.
And he shall take a wife in her virginity, a widow or a divorced woman.
So we read in the Torah, right? He shall not take a wife that was not a virgin. She had to be a virgin. That was back then. She had to be a virgin. You know, first, have you ever son? Do you have any boys? Okay, watch this. You know how, the reason why I'm saying that is because I grew up, my mother, I would say, she's an independent woman. That's how she grew up. I'm this, I don't need a man to tell me what to do. My mom would say little things like that sometimes. I understood, now I understand, that was just hurt speaking. That was just pain and all that garbage. Right, I understand now. But back then, I never understood that. My mom told me one day, you know, the black man ain't shit. That's what my mother told me. Black man ain't shit. So I'm like, damn, why did you say that to me? But I was a kid, I didn't really understand that. Now I understand because Pops wasn't around and he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. And she's angry. I'm acting up in school and she can't. Right, exactly. So I get it now. So I ain't gonna blame my mama for that. However, in the Bible now, it do tell us how women are supposed to be, how men were. So now that I'm a father now, I have children, I'm a wife, I gotta show my wife, hey wife, this is the way you teach the kids, this. If it's time for discipline, don't threaten them and don't do nothing. Like it's a whole process with children. If you say you're gonna whoop them, don't do it. Or don't put all the discipline responsibilities on me, because they gonna make me as the bad guy. You gotta be balanced. And then I tell them, hey, look, make sure you do this, do that, boom, boom, boom. I'll help you with this. It's a family thing. But imagine I'm not there. I know right now, if I'm not there, my son right now, he get wild. He'll start disrespecting. I can see it. Because he already talking back. So I'll be popping him up in his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? He's 7.
Saying what?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying, imagine if I wasn't there. He'd be worse. He'd be terrible. He's only 7. I just know. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta be there in these kids' lives. Read this.
And he shall take a wife in her virginity, a widow or a divorced woman, or profane or an harlot. These shall he not take.
So you can't mess with them type of woman. We gotta teach your son that. Hey sons, because you're a woman. You know the game. You're supposed to teach your son the game because you are a woman. Don't let your son go through the same thing as your baby daddy. What I mean by that, not you, but understand, mothers gotta show the boys, look, son, you're a handsome dude. These girls trying to trap you. You're gonna get her pregnant, you're gonna be paying child support, all of this is gonna be happening to you, and then your life gonna be messed up. So before you do that, because this is what our mothers try to do, they try to give us the talk. My mom tried to give me the talk. I said, Mom, you too late. I already messed up. But I was too late already. I was 17. How you gonna tell me about sex at 17? The school teach you about sex at 12. So you late. You know what I'm saying? So you late. My point is you gotta teach them the game. Read that scripture about Deuteronomy. He said, teach your children the laws. Was it Deuteronomy 7? 4, please. Thank you. 4 verse 4. You have to teach them. You got to be walking down the street. Hey, say, daughter, see that nigga on the corner? How he got his pants below his ass? That's not the man for you. You got to show her that. That ain't the type of dude you want in your relationship. You don't want to be with him. You see him how he don't got no job. He be begging every day. That's not the man you want. Yes, he's handsome. Yes, he has big feet. But you don't want that. I've just saying, but you're going to teach them in stages. When they're 9 years old, you're going to give them the PG. When they get teenagers, you're going to give them PG-13, rated R, depending on the child's maturity. Because some kids is immature, they start laughing. You know what I'm talking about. Read this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
See, the Bible says teach your children. A lot of us let school teach our kids. Now, you got to read. Some of us don't have the luxury to stay at home and teach the kids. So when they go to school, you got to reprogram them as soon as they get home. They got homo men, what they call them, drag queen, reading to the kids. You got to tell your kid, hey, you see that? Like I told my son, don't let no boy touch your wee-wee. He's young. I tell him that. Why? Because there's pedophiles out here. Don't let no man touch your. You got to tell them that. Because these kids are impressionable. They may be led the wrong way. You got to teach them that. These young boys, a lot of pedophiles in the black community. There's a lot. Some of them is our family members. Right. But we don't want to say nothing because that's family.
Right.
Family. F that family is if you're a pedophile, you're going to jail. We might whip your ass first. Then we're going to throw you in jail. And a lot of pedophiles out here. They in their 20s, 30s, going to high school trying to get young high school girls. You are a pedophile. That's a pedophile. Read it again.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Look at all these black girls that's coming up missing. You know what's happening to them? They're being made sex slaves and sex trafficked. Being sent to different parts of the United States to be a slave, a sex slave. What'd you say? In Mexico. That's what's happening. Because there's a lot of pedophile men out there, and women. Some of these brothers lost their virginity to older women when they was 13, 14. They lost it to an adult. That's a pedophile. You say in Tijuana, right? In Mexico, you're going to be over there. Talking about mira. I'm just letting you know, this is what this world is happening. Pedophiles. Read this again. The Bible says if you rape a woman, you're supposed to deserve death. That's what the scriptures say. If you rape women, you're supposed to die.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
You know how many men, the woman get a boyfriend, right? He come in the house and try to sleep with the daughter. That happens all the time. And then the daughter say, Mommy, such and such is touching me. What the mother say? You trying to take my man. That's evil thinking. Like Precious, right? That movie was terrible. Only a demon could write a movie like that. Read it, bitch. That's what Paul Mooney says. Only a demon could write a movie.
And shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house and when thou walkest by the way.
So always teach your kids. Always. There's always lessons to be learned. Always lessons to be learned. Then you gotta teach them finances. You gotta teach them all of that. But the first thing you gotta teach them is the commandments of God. That's right. God said, thou shalt not steal. Don't steal. If you steal, you're going to jail. That's what I told these young brothers earlier. Y'all rob people, try to rob cars, grand theft auto, whatever, you're going to jail. You know? It don't matter.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 13. And he shall take a wife in her virginity.
So when my son, I want my daughter to have a virgin, straight up. We know it's going to be hard. A lot of them lose their virginity at 11, 12, 9, some of them. So the scripture tell us we gotta marry virgin women. That's what our kids. Right? My son a virgin. I don't want my son to be married to a woman that's been out there. My son a virgin. Let him start fresh with a fresh woman. That's what I'm saying. He's sick. We don't.
A widow or a divorced woman or profane or an harlot, these shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife.
Of their own race. So you got to only deal with the 12 tribes. You can't marry the white woman, brothers. You can't do that. You understand that? Yes, ma'am. Read that verse again. That's a heavy verse. I didn't know it say that. Read it again.
But he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife.
Read on.
Neither shall he profane his seed among his people.
Man, you can't just be sleeping around. Listen, brother, these black men that are sleeping around, they destroying their people. The Lord said don't be spreading your seed around, profaning people. Don't do that. You gotta be holy. Holy means you have self-control, discipline.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.